So this is going to be a raw and uncut video. We're just using the GoPro mic. We're just using the GoPro. What I've got is I've been down at Hocking Hills most of the day. I've got about an hour and a half, and it looks like Old Man's Cave area is open. It has been closed for the past, like week or two because of ice. So, but today there's cars in the parking lot. All it says is please advised, which I have some in the bag in case I actually need them. And what we're gonna do is because the water flow is so amazingly awesome, I'm just gonna sort of blitz through the park. Normally I spend like 2 hours at a waterfall. Today I've got like an hour and a half for the whole thing. So we're gonna hit upper falls, gonna hit lower falls. I guess that's it, but they're opposite ends of the park. So we're gonna give it a whirl. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna vlog it just for fun, only with the GoPro. So this video may never see the light of day. If it does, it'll be pretty raw. So yeah, let's see. Here we go. Not 100% sure I mentioned it, but the reason I wanted to do this is because the water flow is just crazy high. Ash Cave was flowing crazy strong. Cedar Falls was crazy strong. I spent tons of time there. So I just want to see what it's like. You know, upper falls, lower falls with crazy flow. I'm sure anxious to see what it looks like. So let's see what happens. Okay, since we're sort of running and gunning, I went with the 24 to 200. That'll let me shoot just about anything. I am running a polarizer filter on here. I made room in the pack so I can put this in with the lens on. I don't always do that, but again, I'm looking to move quick. So we're gonna have camera body, 24 to 200, tripod, everything's pretty accessible. There's bits and pieces of ice here and there. I've almost put the ball in like twice because they're sort of hidden. So we may or may not end up with ice cleats on. Got them if we need them. Yeah, a couple quick shots here. Like I said, not a ton of time this time around, so I'm purposely running and gunning and going pretty quick. So this is Upper Falls. I started my shots over that way, and then I worked my way over here. Again, shooting a 24 to 200, using a polarizer. Everything's all rigged to be pretty quick. Like I said, I want to hit lower falls before I head out. It's a decent hike between here and there, lots of steps, if anyone remembers the snow day video. So yeah, I'm gonna get another couple shots from here, then we'll head down the trail, work our way to lower falls, get some shots there, and we'll do this, we'll see how this blitz trip goes. Snagging one more shot from here, raised it up a little bit, got a little closer to the water. See how that goes. This is my, let's see, I did one over there, 2, 3. This is my third composition here. Check the time. Got about a little over an hour left. So I got to factor in hiking time, and this hike out always kills me. So yeah, I think another shot or two from here, make sure I got the exposure where I like it, and then I'm going to make my way down the trail, allow some time in case I need to put my cleats on. So it's pretty much just pure ice. I'm definitely glad I got the cleats, and it was well worth stopping to put them on. I've never used these cleats before. I got them last week, or I got them after the Conkles Hollow trip where it was crazy slippery, but there weren't many cliffs to worry about, so it wasn't quite as dangerous. Okay, let's get through here. Yeah, I would not have wanted to do this without the cleats. When we were here snow day, Alex sort of fell on these steps. I almost fell. It was certainly crazy slippery even then. Now it's actually a sheet of ice. So yeah, there's a lot of ice. I was skeptical why they had closed this place for so long because the temperatures had gotten pretty good. I'm not so skeptical anymore. In fact, I'm sort of wondering if they should have opened it already. Someone's gonna come through here without the right shoes, and I bet you they're gonna end up falling and hurting themselves. There's a lot of cliffs and hops and turns. So anyways, I am heading to lower falls and want to get some video there, or get some photos there. So lots of cool water today though, check it. Okay, we're probably a third of the way there. and I'm probably gonna make a battery swap in the GoPro. I got one battery, so not only do we have a time to get home limit, we've got battery limit on the GoPro as well. Okay, battery swap made. Continuing on down the trail to Lower Falls. We'll get a few shots there and then we'll make the climb out of here. It is crazy icy. Just passing people that were not using cleats, or at least way smaller cleats than I'm using, and they had to be very ginger to pass through. My cleats are working out great, love them, worth every penny, because this would be treacherous without them. So let's I'm not going to photograph here. Like I said, the ice is slowing things down, so I probably only have time to hit Lower Falls. So let's get some video here of this, because I usually pass by pretty quickly. Oh, hold it, maybe not. Okay, I was gonna pass this by, but let's do a quick time check. 3:22. Okay, I'm gonna be pushing it, but I'm gonna stop here real quick, do a quick photo. This falls, it's normally a trickle, but yeah, I need to grab it. With the zoom, I should be able to zoom in and get some of this not so pleasing stuff out of the way. But yeah, I need to shoot this. That looks pretty good. I'm not sure if I'll ever see that again. Just real quick, show you my pack. I set everything. I reconfigured it real quick since I knew I wanted to move quickly, and it passed everything. So let's go take a quick look at the tripod and in the pack, how I got it loaded, because this is making it pretty easy to do. So really all I'm using is the Z6 up there at the top with the 24 to 200 already on it, and I already got the polarizer on it. So it's like pull the tripod off, grab the camera, grab the camera, everything is already attached, and we can move. So it makes setup pretty quick, so let's get rolling. So yeah, I stopped off with this call to give it a shot. Like, I've never seen it run this fast, this full volume. It is really coming over there, so I had to stop. I just got a couple quick shots. I think they worked out pretty well. A little bit of foreground, yeah, we'll see. We might need to clean it up a little bit in Photoshop. But yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I just had to stop. I'm not sure when I'll ever see that one run like that again. So, gonna pack up, throw the stuff on the bag, and then head over to Lower Falls. Like I said, I was pretty skeptical that they closed this place, because it's been like 2 weeks since the ice storm, and we've had a lot of warm days since. But I'll tell you what, this is icy, and it's icy in all the wrong spots, right at the top of cliffs and steps and things like that. If I didn't have cleats, there's no way I'd be doing this. I'd be here. Check this out. A little bit of ice, and it goes right to this cliff. Check it. Yeah, I wouldn't want to walk that without something. More ice right at the top of the steps. Actually, the steps are pure ice. And here's where you just grab this root, jam your foot. Hope everything works like it's supposed to. Like I said, Ohio had an ice storm 2 weeks ago, a little over 2 weeks ago. It was actually 2 weeks ago, probably today almost. This area got hit pretty hard with the ice, less snow, more ice. So a lot of trees were down. Things, looks like one probably came across this trail. There she is. Wow. So that's Lower Falls. It is just pouring. I've been here when it's a trickle, like literally it's like a drop, like teeniest tiny, like you're dripping your faucet at home. That is a thunderous waterfall. I've never seen it like that. Man, let's get some pictures of that thing. So, cruise over here, more little small set of stairs. And there's this arched bridge, which is treacherous even when it's not icy. So check out this bridge. So this bridge usually has sand and stuff on it anyway, so it's a little slippery. Check it. Look at that. All ice. So yeah, lots of ice today. I'm gonna bet with these cleats on, Oh yeah. No wonder there's no one here. So there's no one here. Any other people that was near, they turned off an old man's cave. This bridge would have done them in. Let's just hope these cleats work. Holy cow. So these things were the best investment ever. I was actually worried if I get to use them, if they're closing the park and all. I wasn't sure if I'd get a chance to use them because if they're gonna close the park, I wouldn't be allowed in. But like I said, I got here today, I was just checking because last I heard, as of last night, this place was closed. But then I drove by and it all said it was ice cleats recommended or strongly advised, something like that. They probably should have made it required because that bridge would get you. There's some dangerous spots. Let's see what we got here. Creek's up higher than normal. Yeah, so there it is. Amazing. Let me, I think the mic's probably, let me see. Yeah, so the mic situation here, like I said, raw, uncut video. We'll see if this actually sees the light of day. But that'd be fun because this is one of those fast trips. There's gonna be less production value, less production time. Hopefully the value is still there, even though it's all shot off of GoPro with no external mic. But yeah, so this is Lower Falls. I've shot here many times. In fact, I've shown off the snow days video. This is one of my favorite spots. This is probably where I got my favorite shot of that trip, which is like right over here, shooting back up towards the falls here. Today, let's see. Well, first, let's check the clock. 3:39. I got about 20 minutes, because it's probably gonna take me about 20 minutes to hike out of here. I need to be on the road, wheels rolling by like 4:30. So, let's see. The gimme shot is right there, you know. That's it. A lot of times I sneak across this creek, but it's pretty high, and though my boots are waterproof, if it goes over my ankles, it's not good. I'm not sure it gets me the shot I really want. I think I'm gonna stand in water. I'll do it here in the shallow part and get it there. Let's wander over here. Sometimes it's worth, you know, finding your shot. We've talked about this several times. I talked about it once in the finding your shot video, demonstrated at frozen waterfalls. And you'd think if you're short on time, just grab your camera and get going. But, you know, I'm probably gonna get 1 or 2 compositions out of here. So I wanna make sure I get one that I like. So let's rule out. Oh, we can. Yeah, so this is my normal crossing. Here, I'll flip you around. That's my normal crossing when it's cold that day, but that's gonna go over my boot. I'm not really looking forward to that. So let's come back up this way. So I may just have to take the gimme shot. Look at that little spot I've done here. Over this way. Sometimes I get over here behind this log. So sometimes I shoot in here, but the falls are so strong today. Usually I shoot here because the falls isn't super strong sometimes, and it just gives me some additional interest to the scene to help frame it up. I don't know if this falls needs much framing. It's pretty amazing. So I'm gonna start with the gimme shot and let's go check this water depth. And I think I might go stand in the water right there and sort of shoot up with the water in the foreground. So I think that's gonna be my 2 shots. Let's do time check. Yeah, I got 20 minutes, so get the camera gear out. We'll do the gimme shot up here. Should be pretty cool. And then I'll risk the wet feet over here. I think that'll do it. So let's set you somewhere so you can watch me set up real quick. Okay, so no external mic. I didn't hook one up to it. I'm relying on the GoPro. With this waterfall noise, who knows how that's gonna go. But regardless, I know once I walk out this way, you're not gonna be able to hear me with no external mic. So you're probably just gonna watch a snippet. Video, we'll just sort of breeze through it. Just know I am going with my Nikon Z6 II, a 24-200 of the polarizer, and really that's it. Just watch the histogram to get the exposure set, and we'll shoot this shot, and I'll probably head out in the water, and you can probably head out in the water with me, and we'll get her done. Coming over there fast. I'm so used to Ohio waterfalls, which you typically don't necessarily flow. At least the ones I photographed don't flow with this volume. It make me adjust my shutter speeds. I'm so in the habit of certain shutter speeds work for the Ohio waterfalls I visit, but man, it is coming over. So yeah, we'll take a look at the settings once I get the photo off. And we're gonna do a couple more shots here. I'm gonna do a portrait, then we're gonna head over into this water, and then we gotta do the hike out of here, which if anyone remembers the snow days video, there's a lot of steps. So I got that shot, a couple different angles, a little close, a little back, portrait, landscape, the whole bit. We're gonna jump over here and I'm gonna go into the water. Yeah, we're gonna get that composition. Let's see how I do this. Luckily you're waterproof. Okay, so I moved over here. We'll talk through this here. Hey, super widescreen. A couple test shots real fast. Yeah, I'm not sure I like this. We'll shoot a couple. I'm here. So that's what we're shooting. We're gonna do a couple more portrait modes. And then we're gonna flip this guy over to landscape. Okay, swapped over to landscape mode. I like this composition better. Now I'm just dialing in shutter speed. I speed this up a teeny bit. It's really weird. I'm still different trying to get the right amount of blur. Like I said, the super high volume sort of throwing me off a bit. There we are. I think that's probably it. Turn around this way. I got my couple shots. Let's check the time. Yeah, by the time I hike out of here, get loaded up and on the road, it'll probably be time for me to be leaving about now. So yeah, it was fun. This is Lower Falls. Crazy amount of volume, super awesome. I think I'm gonna pack up. I feel pretty good about what I got. It's well worth the quick trip. Okay, that takes care of Lower Falls. Time check, 3 minutes from when I wanted to leave, so not bad. So here it's just a lot of steps out. Let's get her done. Okay, I should pace myself. There's like a bazillion steps out of here. Here, check it. So, got all these steps, right? Got those steps up, curves around, hits that, steps up there, and then further up. I gotta get to the top of that, all the way up there. And it does it in a silly small amount of space. Out west, all the hills are crazy big, right? But they switch back the heck out of them, and they're really just long ascents. Here, there's a big climb, and they do it in like crazy short distances, which is what makes it so hard. I didn't pace myself. Climbing out the last major set of steps, we'll be at the top. Almost there. At the top. No ice on this side. Weird. So, like I said, today was sort of a blitz on the Old Man's Cave area. Found out it was open. Didn't have a whole lot of time, but I wanted to see Upper Falls, Lower Falls with all that high flow water. So we decided to go quick. Filmed it only with the GoPro, no external mics. So it's a little bit of a raw footage type deal. We'll see if it makes it on the YouTube. Either way, it was a good time. I think the key takeaway from this is I spent like 2 hours at Waterfall. That's my normal. That's just what I do. But I wanted to see these, so I just got myself prepped. I was gonna have 10-15 minutes at each waterfall. Had to get my shots quick. So I prepped my bag, make it easy, and then just went through and did it. Had a great time. So I think the lesson is you can always get out. You can always get out there. You can always get out there and practice. Even if you're short on time, just jump out there and do it. You know, are the planned excursions a little better when you can really truly take your time? Yeah, but for me, landscape photography is also about the experience. And I had a great time. It was fun. You know, counted a little bit of ice. Got to test out the new ice cleats, and they worked great. So, you know, that's the lesson. Even if you're short on time, just get out there. Enjoy the experience. Are they gonna be the world's greatest shots? No. If I had a camera, I saw Upper and Lower Falls at some of the highest flow volumes I'd ever seen. Okay, so if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you like this raw style, you know, let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate the feedback, whether it's worth doing these or not. Sort of a little bit of an experiment with the time I had. And then if you want to see future landscape photography content from me, including gear reviews, tips, tricks, behind the scenes, little things like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any landscape photography content from me. And thank you for watching.